There comes a moment in every person's life when the idea of success stops feeling like a possibility and starts demanding a decision. Not a wish, not a hope, but a decision. Most people live their entire lives leaving a door cracked open for failure. They call it being realistic. They say it keeps them safe. But what it really does is quietly give them permission to quit when things get uncomfortable. The truth is simple, yet uncomfortable. You cannot fully move toward success while keeping failure as an option. The moment someone commits with absolute certainty, something shifts. The mind reorganizes itself. Energy sharpens. Focus becomes unavoidable. When failure is no longer entertained, the brain stops asking if and starts asking how. Imagine waking up tomorrow with the unshakable belief that what you're working toward will happen. Not might happen, not could happen, will happen. Ask yourself, honestly, how would you think differently? How would you speak? How would you move through your day? Your excuses would sound weaker. Your distractions would lose their appeal. Your fear would still exist, but it would no longer be in charge, because fear thrives on uncertainty, and certainty starves it. True commitment begins the moment you stop negotiating with doubt. Most people bargain with it every day. I'll try if things go well. I'll keep going as long as it feels right. I'll believe once I see results. But success doesn't respond to hesitation. It responds to resolve. There is a vast difference between those who try and those who know. Those who try are loud about their goals. They seek approval. They announce their plans and wait for applause. They need reassurance to keep going. Those who know move differently. They don't explain themselves. They don't argue with skeptics. They don't look for validation. They are quiet, not because they are unsure, but because certainty doesn't need an audience. Their determination isn't emotional. It's settled. It's calm. It's unwavering. They've already decided the outcome internally, long before the world sees evidence of it. And that internal decision is what changes everything. When a person commits fully, their actions align without force. Discipline no longer feels like punishment. It feels like loyalty to a promise they made to themselves. Sacrifice becomes natural. Persistence becomes automatic. The world has a strange way of responding to this level of clarity. Opportunities begin to appear where none existed before. Resources arrive unexpectedly. People show up at the right moment. Not because the universe is magical, but because a focused mind recognizes doors that a distracted one walks past. Definite purpose creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates results. But it starts with treating belief as a command, not a suggestion. Most people believe casually. They say they want success, but their faith disappears the moment resistance shows up. They treat belief like a mood, present one day, gone the next. Those who succeed treat belief like law. They don't ask permission to believe. They don't wait for proof before committing. They don't downgrade their vision to match their current circumstances. They act as if the outcome is already decided. Be faithful them it in. Faith doesn't mean the path is easy. It doesn't mean there are no setbacks. But setbacks don't redefine the destination. They are simply part of the route. When commitment is absolute, obstacles become instructions, not stop signs. And eventually, the world has no choice but to respond. Because success doesn't come to those who hope. It comes to those who decide. Decide so firmly that quitting feels unnatural. Decide so completely that doubt has nowhere to sit. Decide with the kind of certainty that turns effort into inevitability. The moment you remove failure as an option, success stops being a dream and starts becoming a process. And once that decision is made, everything else follows.